Thank you for joining us for WRL's Back to School Special. My name is Karen Carter.
I'm Pam Lovett.
And I'm Kathy Goldfin.
And it's that time of year again. I don't know about you girls, but I'm getting my kids ready for school. Open house is coming up.
I can't believe it. It's already here. Matter of fact, I just made a phone call to one of my clients. She just moved here from Alabama, and having the right school system and the right school district was very important to her. So I gave her a courtesy call and reminded her, don't forget about the open house that's about to happen.
And you're not really having to do an open house this year, are you, Pam?
No, I won't. My son is graduated college and I will be on vacation.
Isn't that nice?
It is. I can't wait.
Well, we've been getting a lot of questions from our customers and clients. We're realtors by day and mothers 24/7. So we wanted to get back to the public and let you guys know what to expect, questions about kids, teachers, districts, anything you guys ask. So y'all ready to get started?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Okay, our first question is from Joe, and he asked, we just moved to the area. How do I know what schools my kid will be attending, and where would they catch the bus?
That's a great question. Your local house, your address, or wherever you live, just go to the local school sites, punch in the address. It'll tell you where the bus stop is. It'll also tell you what school your child's supposed to be attending.
Wow, that's easy. But you know what? We'll make it even easier than that. All you have to go to is our website, which is realtyexecutiveliberty.com, and then go to the information link and click on community. How simple is that?
That is too simple.
Our next question is from Pamela, and she asked, her son's first day of school is about to happen, and she doesn't know exactly what kind of questions to ask the teacher at the open house. Any suggestions?
Well, I would ask how I can support them at home, how to get in contact with them.
That's a good question. Good answer.
Ask your teacher what are their goals, not just their academic, but what they expect from the students for the rest of the year.
And also, what about ways of communicating and things like that, with the teachers? I mean, do we have to make an appointment to come into the classroom, or do they have an open door policy? But I know at my daughter's school, they have a portal, and I love the portal because I can go on there any time of the day or at night, and I can see what she's doing, and even before she finishes her class and before she gets home, I can see her test score. So I love it.
Wow.
I love
Boy,
it.
technology.
Yeah, it really does help.
With my school, with my kids' school in elementary, the teacher last year, all I did was give them my cell phone number, give them my email address. If my son even acted up at school, my phone was alerted and I could go over there and find out what was going on.
Wow. Yeah, that's really good.
And also we want to know about their homework policies too. You want to make sure that they're getting their homework, putting it in on time, getting it back to school on time. So definitely want to know the policies.
Yeah, and don't forget, ask the teachers what they expect of your child.
Mm-hmm.
What are their expectations of the year, with their actions, their what is it? Good behavior, bad behavior for elementary. Like what their policy is on there if they
So what they
react
will
first.
tolerate and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think too, as parents, what do they expect from us?
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a good question to ask too.
Absolutely.
Very
Those are
good question,
questions.
Pamela.
Yep. Our next question is from Jason. Jason asks, I want to get my kids involved in extracurricular activities. What is there for him to do?
Well, with my son, we're advocates about the rec department. Their sign up is about August 1st to the 17th, I think. They have the fall programs with football, soccer, basketball, cheerleading, aerobics, all for different age groups. YMCA is my youngest. He participates in that because that's for the kids 5, 4, 6 years old. Your daughter is involved in dance,
Oh
right?
my gosh, she dances 3 times a week, and she loves it. So
How do you keep up?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a sure enough dance mom, so but she loves it. And now she's getting ready to start cheerleading because she's in 7th grade, and she made the cheerleading squad. So that's another 2 times a week. So.
Wow, you are going to be busy. And also, a lot of the churches also have extra activities too for the kids after school.
Oh, that's good.
So they have sports and different things that they can participate in also. It's a lot to do. It's a lot of things to do.
Don't forget about the Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. Wow, there's so many scouts out there. Now there will be a link below for everyone to access on our site to link to some of these organizations and participate in.
That's great. And I think it's important, you know, as parents to support our children, you know, in the sports and things like that, because it helps as well with the school and, you know, the peer pressure and just getting involved and feeling a part of a team.
Absolutely. Yep.
The next question is from Brittany, and she wants to know, what is the best way to get involved in my child's education?
Well, she can contact her child's teacher, and they may need some assistance with tutoring the children after school or helping in the classroom during school. So there's a lot of involvement that she can do in the classroom itself.
That's a good question.
I know with my kids' school, they need parent involvement in everything. There's not an established PTO or PTA, so asking your school how to get involved with that and starting up the program, that opens the doors for your kids to have field trips, books, supplies. They need parents to go in and read to the kids to actually help out with that classroom.
And I also think too, it's not so much just during the day, but even at night with their homework assignments. You know, staying on top of them with their homework,
Definitely.
and making sure that they understand what they're doing. And
Yeah.
this way, if they're having any problems, you can try to, you know, go and meet with the teacher at that point and hopefully get it addressed.
Firsthand, that's a good
Exactly.
idea. Absolutely, because so many parents just assume that the children are doing it.
Mhm.
But if you take an active role in it, then
That's
you
right.
know for sure that they are getting it done.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And don't forget to start participating. And with the school has these extracurricular days, like bingo night is at my son's school. High school has a lot of programs for the kids
Wow,
too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Good
so
information.
just being there and having fun with the kids and their learning environment makes the kids feel like you actually care.
Right. And when they know you care, they'll care more. So
Exactly.
it's a great idea.
So Susan asked, my daughter graduated high school last year and is about to start college. Is it better to rent a place for her or buy? Kathy, you just did that, didn't you, with your daughter?
Well, I'm actually going through it right now. My daughter actually leaves next week to go off to college, but her first year they want her to stay on campus. So that's kind of like the school policy. But what my husband and I are going to do for next year is we're going to purchase something, because they have this new program that you can purchase something for your college student, as long as they're 40 miles away from home. You can qualify, and I think it's only like 3.5% down. Because normally,
Wow.
if you were to buy something, it would be considered as investment property.
Mm-hmm.
But this way here, you have to pay for something anyway, so you might as well invest in your own place.
Totally agree with that. I wish I'd known that when Justin graduated, because we rented something, and actually he's still there now. He's still in Albany. So had we invested in something like that, we could have been reaping some benefits right now. So I think buying is really the better idea. I really do.
I know that when I was in college, the rooms, an apartment, like here, we rent out apartments for like
Right.
$700 a month.
Mm-hmm.
There, they rent out the rooms. It's like
Oh, yeah.
$350 per room. And if you've got like a 4-bedroom, that's what? 13 or 10,
Well,
1350?
That's definitely what we're looking into, is like a 4-bedroom with 2 bathrooms, and you figure each student that's staying in the apartment, they have to go through a management company. That management company is the one that deals with them and their parents. And then that way we don't feel like we're, you know, pressuring them if they're not paying the rent or anything like that. But we're definitely going to reap the benefits from this. I mean, I can't see her, you know, being in a dorm room or getting another apartment and paying all that money.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea.
Well, Susan, just so you know, contact a local realtor. We have plenty here of realty executives for you, but just find out what's best for you and your family and your daughter. We hope to hear from you.
Good question.
Our next question is from Laura. Laura asked, I was told that the school required uniforms for the kids. Where do I find out what the school dress code is?
Well, every school has a different dress code. As far as the shirts, most of them all have the pants around here about the same. But you just go onto the local school sites, which Realty Executives has provided that link for you, and look at their dress code policy. Make sure that you know the rules and regulations, though, because the kids, they actually get in trouble in school if they're not up to dress code
They
requirements.
definitely enforce it, so you want to make sure that your child is in compliance, because if not, they will have detention.
A call to the parents.
That's
Yeah.
right.
With my son's school, I know that they have a dress, what is it? The uniform closet. So if they do come to school, without their proper uniform, they'll loan them the clothes until the end of the day, but they still get marked for it.
That's
so
a good
many marks,
idea,
they still
though.
get in trouble
I
though.
like that closet idea. And also, don't forget about the tax-free weekend, August the 10th and the 11th. Save some money.
I'm definitely going shopping. That's where I can get all their school supplies and not
That's
have to
right.
pay those taxes.
Great idea.
Can't wait.
The next question is from Ken. She asked, I have 2 kids starting back to school. One is in high school and the other is in elementary school. How do I find out what supplies they both will need?
Well, Kim, the local school site, another great location. Again, it links to the local schools. Every school has a different supply list by grade level, of course. Just go there and Pam, your store, it actually has their list too.
Absolutely, Walmart. Just go to Walmart and they will definitely have your list. You can also go to our Realty Executive site, click on Community Link. The list will be there as well.
Okay. And even when you go to the open house, they'll have a list as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Good point.
that's right.
And don't forget that tax-free weekend. Great way to save that money.
Great.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
Tom asks, are there any alternative schools available in Liberty County that aren't public schools?
Well, actually, Tom, there are. There's Trinity Christian Academy.
Quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, Savannah Christian Academy.
And that's in Savannah, Child County.
Yeah, and also Coastal Academy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think there's First Presbyterian Christian
Yeah.
Academy and also the First United Methodist Church.
Right.
And Richmond Hill Christian, which is, it's in Bryan County, but very close by. Something else to look into is all the tutoring programs that are available.
Mhm.
Just ask the teacher about the community and different things for your kids. Those are private tutoring lessons.
Absolutely. Good. Margaret asks, my friend is moving to the area, but she is on a fixed income with kids. Is there any assistance available for her kids?
Actually, the schools have a reduced lunch program that you can apply for. YMCA has a before and after school program that the kids can participate in. They tutor the kids. I think there's churches that do a lot of things for the kids.
Well, I know I was very surprised and impressed how a lot of the daycares, they will pick up your child from school and then bring them right to the daycare. So that's really good as far as saving time and there's no interruption from you leaving your job.
And don't forget about the school website too. You can apply for some reduced lunch or free lunch on the website itself. So
Okay.
some good information.
We hope that helps, Margaret.
Jackson asked, a friend of mine told me that owning my own home can help my child achieve more. Is this true? What do you guys think about that?
I think it's true. I mean,
Most
being
definitely.
comfortable in your own environment, making friends, I think it's just easier.
Whenever I was looking into my son's PTA and stuff, a lot of statistics came up, but math grades higher, reading grades higher, their behavior, it was so much better. It was just a lower problem in the schools.
I definitely believe that it's true, and I think it helps to boost their confidence as well, because they feel secure. you know?
Absolutely.
They're like
Yeah.
the Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home. So, I definitely think that there's some truth in that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They have a stable environment, and think of it, when you own your own home, you're sitting there making that house yours.
Exactly.
So you're fixing that kid's room up to increase their education, putting little things on the wall, painting the walls, doing all these different things. When you're renting, you're limited on what you can do to that
That's
house.
true.
Absolutely.
And you're creating memories there. So, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Kathy Villafane.
And I'm Karen Carter.
And I'm Pam Lovett. And remember, here at Realty Executives,
It's
all about you.
Is that a real puppy?
It's just Smokey's real puppy.
Oh no,